lovely people. Today I am playing on the test server, and we are here because Christmas has dropped. So let's head to the House of Legends and have a look at what we can get for Christmas now. Okay, we're having issues. Woo! It's working now. I don't know what has happened. I haven't changed any of my buttons for this. I don't have anything else open that this should be affecting. I have OBS because that's recording my gameplay, and then this. So I don't know. But let's go and collect. Hello, Volty the Snowman. You're looking quite frosty. Hello, Hal.
Ever wanted your own holiday special?
No.
Now's your chance, because we need your help.
Right.
Larfleeze, the Orange Lantern of Avarice, has gotten wind of the gift-giving season and wants to take everything for himself.
Naturally.
This guy puts the my in miser. He's after everything he can get his hands on. Gifts, trees, snowmen, decorations, anything.
Okay.
He's not going to share.
Well, that's just rude.
And find his stashes of
We're all about sharing here.
Recover as much as you can before he sends it back to his planet Okara. And give it to folks who really need it.
Honestly, I'm not a big sharer either. I'm generous. I'm happy to give, but I don't like to share very much because things have come back to me destroyed or ruined or just not been returned at all. So I don't really trust it. And I look after my things, and then someone else using it and absolutely destroying it, I think is kind of sad, and I really dislike it. And when people loan me things, I am careful with their things because it's not mine. I'm even more careful because it's not mine. But I've had a lot of bad experiences loaning things where I end up either not getting that item back or it's being damaged in some way. So I'm just not big on the sharing in that way. Loaning is different from sharing though, isn't it? I mean, if I have a bag of chips, everyone's having some chips, so I don't know. It's a very specific form of sharing that I'm not into. Okay, good. Well, my character is still looking quite a bit Halloween-y, so I feel like perhaps remedying that situation is a good idea. So let's do that. Yay! We're looking Christmassy. I will say, my computer is having a bit of a hissy fit. Anytime I'm pressing this joystick, it is somehow also adjusting my volume. Bizarre, but okay, most of the time the joystick is going forward or to the side, so it doesn't impact it a lot, but it is impacting it, you know? That's very annoying. Don't know how to fix it at this stage. Probably going to have to mess around with my computer. Not really sure why my computer has changed the way that it functions. Like a bunch of the buttons that I'm pressing are activating other things. Like if I try to go to the menu, this is what happens to me. And I have to go straight back in. And as soon as I'm back in though, I can bring up the menu. But I just couldn't proceeding that for some reason. No idea why. Anyway, now that we're looking quite a bit more Christmassy, very appropriate for the seasonal, let's go to the vendor and have a look at what we can get. Okay, so I'm going to press this so we only look at 2024. We're going to grab the Cozy Winter Sweater Chroma Pack, Killer Frost's Hair, oh, we're doing the volume thing again, Orange Power Battery Accessory, Shapikilzan mask style? I don't know. We're going with it. Mecha Snowman Helmet. Mecha Snowman Helmet without a hat. We've got an ice sculpture of Superman. Ice sculpture of Batman. Ice sculpture of Wonder Woman. Lex Luthor. Joker. And Cersei. Then we have a snow tree and a bent snow tree. So let's grab all of those, head back to our base, and have a look at everything. I would think maybe I've got some kind of a menu open on my computer, so it's like, so my controller is doing both of the things at once, but honestly, there's nothing open. It just, for some reason, is adjusting the volume of my computer. I'm not sure why. It's never done that before. All right, let's start with this Cozy Winter Sweater Chroma Pack. It looks like it has 3, yeah, as all the chromas do. Let's chuck them on. The volume, I have to do it with these buttons. Because I don't want to lose the volume, you know? Okay, at least it's not far down. Cozy Sweater 1, Cozy Sweater 2, Cozy Sweater 3. All right, now we're going to put it on everything and see if it works because it hasn't worked before. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, I don't know how to feel about that. She looks dusty, I think, because it's like, has it got like snow on it or something? I don't hate it. I don't like it with the style that she's currently wearing. Also, I have Cozy Winter Sweater 1 on everything, and the color from the top to the trousers doesn't flow as though I'm using two different chromas that aren't meant to go together, like I've used the wrong one sort of thing. It looks wrong to me. I don't like that. Let's go to the next one. Okay, well, that looks better. The color does flow from the top to the bottom. Much better that way. I've got to say, I kind of like the snowiness to it, right? That, like, white little faded bit going on like there's actual snow on her. I like that. I don't know that that's what was intended, but it kind of looks cool, right? I don't mind it. I don't mind it. All right, all right. I feel like if I put the correct piece on top and trousers to make it flow better, maybe that would help, but I don't know if that's possible with the swatches we've got. Let's go with the third one. Oh dear. No, 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 no. I don't like this at all. No, there's no way we're going to get the swatches to work. There's very distinct differences, right? There's a solid green, there's a white with texture, and then there's the patterned one with the snowy effect on it, which I do really like. But do you see how at her waist there's a clear separation? The pattern that's going down her top doesn't go down onto the trousers in the same direction. I dislike that. It makes it look like the pieces aren't meant to be together in that way. And also, this is a Christmas style that I'm wearing with a Christmas chroma and it's not working. I find that kind of stupid. They should work together, right? I mean, I don't hate it. I don't know that I love it either, though. You know what I mean? If it flowed from the top to the trousers properly, I'd probably like it a lot more. It probably works on a lot of other styles. It just so happens on the style that I'm wearing, it's flowing the wrong way. It goes down on her shirt and it goes across on her trousers. Right at her crotch area. Actually, it looks like she might have wet herself. She sat in some grass? Maybe? Never mind. I much prefer her just in the colours rather than that chroma. I'm sure it works better on other things, but for me, no, I did not like that on her. All right, let's do the Killer Frosted hairstyle. Can't use my joystick because of the volume. That's so annoying.
You really shouldn't be that concerned because honestly, the volume is barely there anyway.
Killer Frosted hairstyle. Let's remove her hat. I don't mind it. I wouldn't use it for this style, but if I was doing like something icy, which obviously it's the Killer Frost hairstyle, it's gonna work with icy. I quite like it for that. I will say though, her hair color currently is black, and it's got kind of a sheen to it that I don't really like. Is it meant to be snow? Do I have swatches on her hair no, they're all black. Everything is black. All right. So I understand. This is Killer Frosted hair. It's meant to look like Killer Frost's hair. It's probably like this intentionally. But I would rather it be the color that I'm actually putting on it. And then if I wanted it to have that kind of texture, put something else on to make it so. Because this is not looking black to me. In fact, let's go and just check if it's somehow linked to this swatch. Because that's what it seems like to me. No, it's not. It's not linked to the swatch. Her hair isn't changing color. It's literally the color that I've put on her hair, which is black. Okay, I like how it looks. I don't like that I'm choosing black for it and it's not black. Because I understand it's meant to be for Killer Frost. I understand that she would probably have a lighter hair color or a snowy looking hairstyle. I understand, but we could choose to do that and choose not to for the use of the hairstyle. Not everyone who uses this hairstyle is creating Killer Frost. I mean, maybe there's some reason it's meant to look like this, but no, I don't like that. That is not black. I won't use it now. I would have if I could make it black, not on this character when it comes to live, but I'm disappointed. I was thinking it would kind of look good on a werewolf build, you know? But now I'm like, no, I would make a black werewolf and I can't turn this black.
You could probably remedy that situation with the use of a chroma.
No, I don't like it. So, it's been a little sad so far. I'm not a big fan of the chroma. It's okay. And I really am not a big fan of the hair because I can't make it black. I'm sure other people will enjoy it. And if you're making Killer Frost, it's going to be perfectly fine. But I wasn't planning to. I was going to do something else with it and now it's not going to work. All right, orange power battery accessory. It looks the same as the green, red, yellow. It's fine. It's shiny. It glows. It doesn't have any symbols on the side. Doesn't it? Wait, doesn't it normally have a symbol on the side?
No. No, it does not.
The orange lantern symbol. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, and that's what it's meant to. I don't know.
You being wrong is often the safest bet, and today is no exception.
I personally have no use for it, and I don't know much about all of the Lantern Corps stuff. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought this should have had the orange lantern symbol on the side.
I've already corrected you. You are wrong, and not a single one of us is surprised.
I personally don't use them because I don't have characters who are lanterns. If I'm using the light ability, they're not a lantern. It's for something else. But if you're interested in that, this is how it looks. Not sure that I am. In fact, 100% sure that I'm not interested. This is not good! I want to be interested in the things in DC, and I'm like 3 for 3 now I don't like. Or won't use. You know? Alright, next we have these 3 masks. We've got Shipickelson mask. Let's collect that. Then we've got the Mecha Snowman helmet with and without a hat. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. It's LaFleeze. Oh, it's so creepy. Oh, that's fantastic. Look at the detail on that. It's got texture and everything. Oh, I love it. Oh, you wanted me back. You wanted me back. That is fantastic. Let's put some swatches on it and see what happens. I'm guessing we can't do much with the color. We can chuck wrapping paper on it. Oh my goodness, the texture stays. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Look how the texture stays even though we've got a chroma on there. I have ideas. Okay. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. It's pretty cool. That's brilliant. I'm wondering if that eye color is actually a swatch. So let's... It is. We can change the eye color. We can adjust his eye color. So that's cool. This red swatch is the neck piece here. We can change that. Let's make that, leave that at red. Eyes are green. What's the white? I'm not noticing any difference with the white swatch. Let's change it to black just for the sake of having a look. No change. Okay, so swatch 1 adjusts the eye color. Swatch 2 adjusts the collar around his neck. Awesome! I don't mind this. This looks so good. The texture on it is great. The fact you can put a chroma on it, great. I do wish we could just adjust color swatching for the actual skin tone of it, but I'm fine. I will live without it. That's not, a deal breaker for me liking this one. I do like it. Okay, let's try Mecha Snowman. Oh, dearie me. Something Multiverse said in his video when he was having a look at these things. He said this reminds him of Iron Man. It's the first thing I thought when it came up. And it probably doesn't help with the colors that I had on it. I mean, the red. But I don't personally have a use for this, but it does look kind of cool. Not gonna lie. I'm all right with it. Let's have a look at the version that doesn't have the hat on. This may sound stupid, but I think I preferred it with the hat on. I think because there's a lot of red going on, and having the hat kind of broke it up with that bit of green. It's very, very red. Also, he looks very grumpy. I wish we could make him smile. But, I mean, I don't know who's going to have a use for it, but if you do, it does look kind of cool. I don't mind this either. Okay, so the chroma I found disappointing in some ways. I may find a use for it, but I'm, at this stage, disappointed that it doesn't suit the style she's currently wearing, which is a Christmas style with a Christmas chroma. I'm disappointed that they don't flow the same way. That's annoying to me, but it probably will work on other things. I won't use the accessory. I won't use the hairstyle. I won't use this. But of those 3, this one's the kind of cool one. I think it's a bit of fun. I'm curious if I'll see some Iron Men running around with this on because it's the first thing I thought of. First thing I thought of. You're so right, Multi. Okay, so now we have a bunch of furniture items. Let's have a look. Eye sculpture. We've got Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Lex Luthor, Joker, and Cersei. Then we've got 2 snow trees, one which is bent. I am actually quite looking forward to looking at the snow trees because I know I'm in Australia, okay? We do not have a snowy Christmas. We have a hot, summery Christmas that usually involves flip-flops and barbecues, okay? So or, sitting at home in your aircon, eating junk food and talking with your friends. But, yeah, I appreciate that in the US, it's very much a winter event. And so I kind of wouldn't mind seeing a Christmas tree that is like the ones I've seen in a lot of American movies, where they have actually taken a living tree, not the plastic stuff that we use, a tree that actually looks like a live tree that has been snowed on, which this one is supposed to look like. So I'm kind of hoping that is true and that it looks more real, because if I was going to create like a nice little cozy Christmas area, a real tree that I've seen in the American movies, okay, I don't know how accurate they are to real life, but I wouldn't mind having one and creating my nice little Christmas setting with that, you know? And then I should do like the opposite, create an Aussie Christmas. Oh, I have to do that now. Australian Christmas with all the summer event items. All right, let's put these down and have a look. Look at the trees! Oh, I love them! I love the bent one. I feel like it has personality. Now I have to make, I don't know when I'm going to be able to, because I'm going to need some summer supplies for this, but I'm so going to make a television ideal American Christmas styled home, or lounge room maybe, and then the Australian Christmas. The juxtaposition is going to be so ridiculous, but accurate. So I love this tree. I love this one. I want this one, the little bent guy. He's so cute. These snow on these, I like a lot. I like this a lot. They're nice. They seem much more real than the other ones that we've had in the game so far. And the bent one is so cute. Now I gotta find whichever tree looks the most plasticky and use that for the Australian Christmas. Then we have, of course, also received these ice sculptures. Now, I am of the opinion that these were probably quite easy to make, as they are kind of just something that already exists with a new look to them. But I still love them anyway. I'm really happy that we have 8 furniture items this year, instead of like for Halloween we had so few. We had none for homecoming, you know. It's just, I'm really happy with this. I think they look cool. I have uses for them. I have ice caves that I would totally use them in. It's just brilliant, and I feel like both of these are going to be so useful if you've created a Superman Sunstone base. Right? I mean, it depends what you're going for, but you could totally use those. I love it. I think they look really good. I'm happy. I don't know if people are going to agree with me, if they're going to just be like, oh, they've just grabbed things that already exist, put a new color on it and called it new. They have. They have done that. But I like them anyway. I think they're going to be useful. I think they look cool. And I'm really happy that there is 8 items of furniture for this year, because honestly, I was starting to get a little sad about how few items were coming out. And I'm really glad to see there's quite a few, and they're not shockingly bad or terrible or anything like that. They may have been easy to create, I don't know, but I'm not going to hold that against them. They're pretty. I love them, and they look great. The reflection on them is good. The snow on the base is good, so they're going to fit into any snow base or any ice base just fine. Not like some of the Sunstone items, like the lamps that have that pine wooden color on them for some reason, and you have to try to hide it. You don't have to hide this. This is good. These are good. I think my favorite one is Cersei. I was kind of looking forward to the Christmas event coming out just because I was curious, but I didn't have very high hopes about what was going to be in the vendor, to be honest, after Halloween. But I am pleasantly surprised. I love my little bent tree. I need to make a bent tree little lounge room because it's just adorable. Ah! Okay, I'm an adult, in spite of every piece of evidence to the contrary. And I do have uses for these. I will not need them all for my Sunstone bases that I've created. I personally have not created a Superman one. I don't play the Superman character, but I do have some ideas for what to do with these for myself. So hopefully this was helpful for anyone who wanted to know what is coming out for Christmas. And if not that, hopefully it was at least entertaining. What with my volume thing happening that whole time, that was very annoying. So there are some items I'm not very excited about. There are some that I'm quite excited about. So that's good, at least. It seems like things haven't declined. Maybe some things are just not my taste, like that chroma. Let's play with that chroma, because I feel like my opinion of it is colored by the fact that I'm using this particular style. Let's put it on and try something else. This is the issue I think I'm going to have with it. You see how the pattern on it, there's trees that are facing a particular direction on it. On the skirt at the moment, they're facing sideways. I feel that they should be going around in the correct direction. And that was the issue with the top piece, because on her chest piece here, if we put it on, they flow down the same way and have the trees pointing out to the side as well. It wouldn't bother me so much if when I had the trousers on that go with this, which is absolute zero, if it also flowed down. But it doesn't. It goes around, which I think is correct. It should go around. Maybe the chest piece should have it go around, because I feel like flowing downwards means the trees are lopsided or sideways. And I dislike it. And this feels like, to me, these two items are using the wrong chromas that don't match with each other. But it is the right chroma. It's just not working out. I don't like that. So maybe if we find something where it goes across her chest sideways. Not gonna lie, that's the first thing I put on, and that looks super cool. I love that. The detail, that texture on the white, on that piece, that looks great. In fact, where's the legs? Doesn't look quite as cool on the legs, but the chest piece looked cool. All right, let's try and make this actually look like a Christmas style, all right? Somehow. Okay. I was going to try and make her look like she's actually in Christmas attire, you know, either chilling at home, having a Christmas day like in a ugly sweater that has just started to be a thing here, which doesn't make any sense because it's summer here for Christmas. But for some reason, because we're all on the internet and we know that the US has the ugly sweater, the Christmas ugly sweater, now Australia also has that. We used to just have the ugly t-shirt or a t-shirt with some kind of Aussie joke about Christmas or Santa wearing like flip-flops and shorts. That used to be our Christmas top, but now we also have the ugly sweaters coming out here. Not many of them, mind you, but some. Or I was going to go for kind of a formal style. Looks like she's going out to some kind of Christmas event where she's trying to go heavy into the Christmas styling, which is why I chose this top piece. But then the pants looked so good with it. I mean, it is the bewitching chest and the bewitching pants, so you would expect them to look good together. But see what I mean about when both of the patterns are flowing in the same direction on the top and the legs? It just works. She looks like a Christmas superhero or villain. Probably villain. All my heroes look like villains. I can't help it. Actually, it's not true. My water ones don't. Water and Quantum, they don't look like a villain. But most of my other ones, they do. I can help it, but I choose not to because I like the way the villainy stuff looks. And there are dark heroes. Raven looks kind of dark. Batman definitely looks dark. You know what I mean? So, I'm going with it. I would be a hero if I had the choice between hero and villain, but my style would be more villainy. I say that, sitting in hoodies with a headset, playing video game. Never mind. I like this. I am turning my opinion around on the chroma. I think this is kind of cool. I wouldn't mind making a Christmas villain or a Christmas hero style, because if it is all flowing in the same direction, particularly across so that the trees are up the correct way, I like this. I think she looks cool. I don't know that everyone will agree with me. Maybe it's a bit of an odd choice, but I don't know. It was fun. I was surprised that I found it and surprised that I like it. I even like the texture on it, looking like kind of a wool. I mean, when I've had it on a couple of pieces as I'm scrolling through, it doesn't look like wool. It just looks like highly textured white. But on the trousers here, it does look like wool. On the chest, I would say not so much because it seems to have expanded for her bust. I don't know how to describe it. Look, it's stretched. You can see that the texture has been stretched out. Okay, I don't know how else to say it. The placement is not my fault, but on the top, I would say it doesn't actually look like a knitted fabric so much because of the way it's stretched out. I don't dislike it. I think it looks fine. I think it still looks fine with the trousers as well. Doesn't look like they're supposed to be the same fabric, just the same color. So, I love this. It's growing on me more and more. This is my Christmas hero! It's a little villainy. It's because it's bewitching. I don't care. I don't care. She looks cool. I am a fan. And for anyone who's wondering, the gloves and the boots are absolute zero, as are the shoulder pieces. Headpiece is the Harley Quinn hat, which is the one I always use because I love it on my characters. I think it suits them. And if I had a Harley Quinn Christmas hat, that's what I would wear, you know? But in Australia, it's hot, so we tend to not wear a hat. I say it's hot, but I'm sitting here in a beanie. I will be honest, I tend to be colder than most people here. When other people are sweating and getting really hot, I will still have like long sleeves and trousers on while they're in shorts and a t-shirt. So I run cold. But I will say, once we hit Christmas, I won't be wearing a beanie during Christmas. I might still be wearing them while I record. It's usually quite cool in my room. I will definitely at least be wearing hoodies because I don't know how many of you are aware, I have a broken ear, so I tend to need to put some padding between my ear and the headset. Not immediately it hurts, but after a long period of time without something between, it tends to hurt. So the something in between is helping for whatever reason, I don't even know, but it does. So, beanie or hoodie is most likely going to be worn in every single video, even during Christmas, just to keep my ear okay. But yeah, for actual Christmas out here, we don't wear hats. We wear sunscreen, t-shirts, and shorts, and flip-flops, which we call thongs, but I'm trying not to say that because I know that thong for other people means something other than a shoe. So, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of in love with this chroma now. I didn't like it. Now I like it. So the only item that I really haven't enjoyed, no, the hairstyle as well. I don't like the hairstyle. I do like the hairstyle. I don't like that I can't make it black. Make of that what you will. So I liked it. I won't use it for what I wanted to use it for. And I know there's another option that I can have for my werewolf build, but when I saw this, I thought this was the one. It particularly looks good on a female character, the style of it, just the color of it I can't get. The black that I want! So I don't want to use the other one that I was going to, which I think is called lycanthropy, but I think it looks better on a masculine character rather than a feminine. But I mean, that's, it's my own opinion. I'll work it out.
Just use a chroma?
The accessory, I don't know how much use I'm going to have. I won't have any use for that. I don't know how much use other people will have for that. I mean, it's nice that it's in here. I do think that they should have the symbol on the side. I thought that the others had the symbol on the side, but I may be mixing that up with potentially the uplink device. I am not sure. But I dislike that there was no symbol on the side. Whether or not that's actually a problem, I don't know, because I don't use these. So make of that what you will. The base items are pretty cool. The chroma is growing on me. I love my little Christmas hero. Anyway, have a good one, guys.